Welcome, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Shigo here, and today we will be starting our Nuzlocke of Pokemon Leaf Green. I don't know what this has to say. Anyways, I'm gonna skip through the instructions and basically go over what a Nuzlocke is. I'm gonna assume that most of you have at least played a Pokemon game before, so you know what to do. Anyway, so the main thing about Nuzlockes is when a Pokemon faints, you cannot use it anymore. No second chances, no revives, no Pokemon's in there, so you just put it in a box, say rest in peace, and move on with your travels. Number 2 rule, first Pokemon you run into on each route is the only Pokemon you get. If you crit it, if you kill it, if you run from it, it's gone. And of course I'm a dude. I'm not some female with a masculine voice, good lord. Anyway, since I'm a rebel, I'm gonna break the trend of all caps and name myself Shigo with a capital S, but lowercase h-I-k-o. I believe that went on until Gen 4, when names became lowercase, but then Pokemon names were still all caps. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were babies. What's his name? Well, I'm gonna name him Matthew, because he is kind of my rival in real life, my best friend as well. That, and I know he'll get really pissed off if he saw that I was broadcasting his name. But, that's my problem, not yours. There'll probably be a funny story about it in the next episode. But how did you forget your own grandson's name? You getting Alzheimer's, old man? Shigo! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to begin. The world of dreams and adventures. Let's go! Play the NES! I hope I'm playing Mega Man. Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with the options and change this text speed to fast and set the battle style to set. This will prevent me from counter switching, like for example, if the opponent were to send out a Starmie, I would not have the choice to switch into an electric type to counter that Starmie. He would just send it in and I wouldn't know what he's doing. So yeah. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to go to this PC, go to withdraw items, and you'll realize that there is a potion in there. That is free 20 HP, and, well, heck, they're really good on Nuzlockes, especially when you're not near a Pokemon Center. And if you all notice that my voice cracks, well, I haven't hit puberty yet. Well, I have, but I haven't hit puberty yet. Alright, I think I'm gonna go try and catch my first Pokemon with no Pokeballs, no Pokemon. Let's just see what happens. Yee! Wait! Don't go out! Oh, so much for the YOLO phrase. It's unsafe. All Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. I'm kinda scared, but he's an old man. What's the worst that can happen? Let's just completely forget all the memes for a sec about Professor Oak and just continue. Matthew, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Shigo, there are 3 Pokemon here. Ha-ha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 Pokemon. Wait, if you were a serious Pokemon trainer, why is it that no one talks about you being a Pokemon trainer? You can have one. Go on and choose. Alright, fine. Just get off the subject there. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Matthew. You can have one too. After your rival picks the Pokemon that you can get advantage towards. Now, the next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to check my ID. And it appears that I will be picking Squirtle. Here's what I mean. If my ID was 1 to 3, I'd pick the Grass Starter. 4 to 6, I'd pick the Fire Starter. 7 to 9, I'd pick the Water Starter. Did I say Fire Starter? I do not rehearse. Basically, you get the idea. I'm getting a Squirtle! Oh, and if I get 0, I get to choose, but I don't get 0. So, is Squirtle your choice? It's really worth raising. So, you decided to get Squirtle? This Pokemon is really quite energetic. I need a break. Do you want to name it? Of course. Okay, you should all know where this is going with my cursor on the K. And it's a turtle. And I'm gonna hit P twice. Goodbye! Yep, I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. I thought about naming it Bowser if I got one, but Bowser spits fire, this spits water, so it's a little weird. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check his nature. And let's see what we got. Ooh, relax. Not bad. Relax will increase the defense and lower speed by 10%. And since Blastoise is a pretty tanky mon, and doesn't rely on speed anyway, he's not really gonna need that speed. He'd much prefer the defense. Wait! Zico, let's test out a Pokemon! Come on, I'll take you on! Okay, Matthew, prepare to get bodied. Yeah, I kinda have a secret weapon. That potion. Yes, if you get that potion in the beginning, you're gonna win this fight no matter what, unless you're just bad at the game. Otherwise, it's just basically a spam tackle fest. And I'm gonna skip over what Professor Oak has to say because, you know, I'm assuming everyone knows what a basic Pokemon is. Basically, you attack Pokemon that deal damage, and once the damage hits 0, oh, you lowered my attack. But once their health hits 0, that Pokemon faints, or in a Nuzlocke's case, they die. So don't let your Pokemon's HP hit 0. Ha! You missed. Yeah, I forgot that tackle wasn't 100% move back in Gen 3. Oh. But I'm not doing too much damage per turn. Yeah, I do not want to lose at the very beginning of my Nuzlocke. That would be bad. I think I'm just gonna speed it up. Alright, almost done. Whew. Yeah, I always hated speeding it up during battles because things can happen in Nuzlockes, and if you're not careful, well, yeah, your Pokemon could die due to your own clumsiness. But I get to keep the potion, I get my level up, and if you notice, that 10% just kicked in because the defense went up by 0 and speed... defense went up by 2, speed went up by 0. Yeah. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Chico Gramps, smell you later. Dick. Yes, I know it's smell you later, but I do smell ya later because, you know, it sounds cooler, it sounds more hip, and it sounds more like a jerk. Anyway, here's one thing to know about Nuzlocke. Route 1 is the most dreaded route in the game. You wanna know why? Because in most Pokemon games, you don't have any Pokeballs, you're not gonna catch a Pokemon if you encounter something. Like, since I encountered a dang Pidgey, I'm not gonna catch a Pokemon here. I absolutely despise Pidgey with a passion. Oh wait, let's run back here. You talk to this dude, he'll give you a free potion. Here, I'll give you one. Here's a sample. Free samples, the most exploited service in all of the world. Well, probably not, but it's one of them. Anyway, now I got 2 potions. Oh wait! Oh, I did not mean to pick tackle. Did she just crit? Another thing is that when you're running away, speed does factor into your chances, and since Squirtle is relaxed, Squirtle Kappa is relaxed, you might have some issues. Will you Pokemon go away? I'm so sad. Anyway, another #1 killer in Nuzlocke are critical hits. If you saw how much damage that level 2 Pidgey did to my Kappa, yeah. And the worst part is they come out randomly. I'm gonna use the Pokemon Center to heal it up because I don't want to use my potion. In some locks, they tend to ban Pokemon Centers, and other locks they ban healing items. I'm just gonna keep it simple this time and make it a normal Nuzlocke because it's my first Nuzlocke. Now, if you try to go up here, sadly, there's this old man who's doing a 90-degree turn, and if you try to pass him, I absolutely forbid you from going through here. This is private property. Yeah, I'm guessing that old man is very freaking rich for owning the entire city as his property. Good lord. He must have owned a corporation, and corporations are evil kids. Now, if you walk in here, hey, you come from Tower Town? You know Professor Oak, right? This order came in. Yes. As a kid, I did not know to do this, so I was stuck on Viridian City for a bit. Because no one tells you, even if you talk to Professor Oak, he will not say, hey, can you go pick up a package for me in Viridian City? Maybe he does, I just missed it. Anyway, I'm gonna speed past Route 1 because, okay. speed pass Route 1 because, well, do you really want to see me walk through this thing slowly again? Darn it, Pidgey! Oh, you want to know what's the worst thing that can happen in Nuzlocke? You running into a shiny Pokemon and you not being able to catch it because of its route, or you're out of Pokeballs. Come talk to him. How is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. I guess it got critted, so that was something. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Yep. In this parcel, it contains a custom Pokeball that he does not want to say its name. I'm guessing it's the GS Ball. A lot of people speculate it's the GS Ball. The one Pokeball that can't capture anything, so it's worthless, but people still want it. Now, if you look up to your top, you see 2 red pixels. Those are actually the Pokédex. Back then, it didn't look as high-tech, so yeah. The Pokédex. A staple in every Pokemon game that is not Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Ranger, or that crappy Pokemon Trose Dash and all those other subtitles. And he will also give you 5 Pokeballs as well. I'm not going to read through this. I'm only going to read through Matthew's dialogue, because Matthew's dialogue has character, and Professor Oak's does not. Hurry up, Matthew, say something. Get moving. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Chico, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Chico. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Don't bother coming around to my place after this! What a dick! Maybe I should give him a Mandark voiceover, because Mandark's a dick too. If any of you loved Dexter's Laboratory as a kid, you all remember Mandark. Now, I'm gonna go and say hi to Daisy, just to, you know, be nice. Grandpa asked me to run an errand. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Apparently, Matthew forgot to tell her not to give me one. How do you like me now? But then again, it's really not necessary. If you played through this game before, you really don't need it, but I was just showing it off for a bit of humor. I'm just going to run from here because I can catch any Pokemon here, and a Pidgey wants to come away. Alright. Now, one thing to notice, there's a pathway up here. Oh crap, I enjoyed that. There's a path up here, and you will come across Route 22. Now, this is our first encounter, so I'm gonna pray it's anything but a Pidgey. I hate Pidgey with a passion. You see those dang things everywhere. It's uncreative, and oh god, it's a Rattata. That's even worse. Just kidding. I actually like Rattata. I also like Raticate because, well, I don't know why. It's just like the only Pokemon that gets Hyper Fang and Super Fang naturally. So, it can come handy. Anyway, now I'm going to throw Pokeballs before Calvin gets his butt kicked by a little squirrel thing. Alright, let's hope this doesn't go badly because I only have 5 of these things. Oh, I see how it's gonna be. Speed of time! That's how you catch a Pokemon. Rattata, the mouse Pokemon, bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. Give a name to Rattata? I think I'll name it Clinton. Because Clintons nowadays are rats. I probably just pissed off half my audience with that comment. And if you like it, Clinton, I don't say that you're bad for doing it. It was just a bad joke on my part. Let's take a look at his nature. Mild nature. I believe that is special attack and lower special defense. So that's pretty bad. But since I can only catch one of you buggers, I'm gonna keep you. I just gotta know not to throw you in on special attacks. I'm gonna make a run trip back to the Pokemon Center. You know what, screw the Pokemon Center. I'll do it out off screen. Now, if you come up here, well now, I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. Says every modern day American. Huh? What's that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokemon deck, son, eh? Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokemon automatically updates the data. Pokemon updates data. Good job, me! You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I just did, you old coot. Well, let me show you. I'm gonna skip through this. Basically, you want to catch Pokemon, weaken it, put it to sleep, paralyze it, just don't kill it. There. Now tell me that wasn't educational, was it not? I kind of skipped it, but for funsies, I'll say it was. And here, take this tube. The Teachy TV. What this does is it will teach you all the basics about catching Pokemon and Pokemon battling. But since most of us know how to battle, it's not really that necessary. I don't know if it was in the older Pokemon games, like Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, but it is here. I will not be showing it off. If you want to look it up, just look it up on the wiki or something. I'll probably do that after, because now I'm curious. Now to get our last Pokemon for the episode. Alright, so let's see what we did. And the species clause kicks in, meaning if I found a Pokemon of that species, for example, I already caught a Rattata, that means... Oh no. Oh no. Help! Crap! Crabbity crap. That would have been bad. I nearly got killed by a freaking Rattata. Oh no. Not another one! Oh no! No! Ooh. Okay. You wanna go? That's fine. Well, let me just kick this thing's butt right quick. Yeah, this thing's taking names. Payback, karma's a stretch. Time to die! Dang, this thing's strong. Why couldn't I catch you? Ugh. I nearly lost Kappa to a freaking Rattata. But, as I level up, I get Bubble. So if I get any more garbage like that, I have a chance at lowering their speed. So then I can run away. Can I not get a Rattata? That's even worse! Fine. The worst part is it's the lowest level out of all of them. Well, at least Kappa isn't wrecking it. Shoot KO. I was hoping to catch a Spearow because I love Spearow so much, but I'm just gonna be dealing with this. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. This is a Nuzlocke after all. And before this Pidgey gives me crap too. 2, 3. Pidgey was caught. Pidgey's data was added. Pidgey! The very common bird Pokemon with little to no value in Pokemon Go! You see this thing everywhere. That's basically its Pokédex entry in a nutshell. I'm gonna name it Twitter because I have the same opinions about Twitter. I hear about it all the time. Everyone talks about it. I don't know how to use it. I don't care for it. But, it's there. And don't worry, I will not be sacking this thing off. I will try to keep this thing alive as well. That and Twitter is a bird. Pidgey's a bird. So it's fun. Now we're going to take a look at its nature. Ah, quirky. That is neutral, meaning it's not going to do anything good or anything bad. But that's okay, because I could have gotten a timid and that would have made me scream. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you liked the video, like it. If you hated the video, dislike it. If you have any criticisms, leave them in the comments. Or if you have something funny to say, leave it in the comments. Anyway, until next time.